Good evening. I'm Paige Turner, and this is News Time. Tonight on News Time, it's the top news story of 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic, a global health crisis impacting millions of people. But people aren't the only victims of this crisis. What about the millions of animal companions that share our homes with us? How has this crisis affected them? Tonight, we investigate pets in quarantine. Stay at home is advice given to millions during this crisis. Our pet population is accustomed to the commands stay and to go home, but our fuzzy friends have had their lives turned upside down with their human companions being in constant presence. News Time has a sympathy to give us some perspective on the animal point of view. First, we go to Ruby, a Yorkshire Terrier. Hello, Ruby.
Hi, hello.
Ruby, can you please tell our audience how things have been for you lately?
The best time ever.
Ruby, we're in the middle of a global health crisis. How can this be the best time ever?
Well, it's the best time ever. Mom has been home a lot lately. It's kind of like the weekend, but it doesn't end. I used to wait at the window for her to come home every night, just aching for her to arrive. Now I don't have to wait. She's always here. My mommy is here. We're having so much fun together. We play tuggy and fetch, and we go for walks. She must finally realize how much I miss her when she goes away. We are best friends.
Oh, thanks, Ruby. You're a good girl.
I'm a good girl.
Now for some feline perspective. We go to Oreo, a tuxedo cat in quarantine. Can you hear me, Oreo?
Yes, I can hear you, human.
Oreo, how has this crisis affected you?
Oh, this is an absolute catastrophe. The humans are ruining everything. I've been studying them, watching their every move, learning everything I can about their routines and their tendencies so I can devise the perfect plan for their demise. 7 a.m. every Monday through Friday, the big one leaves the house, not retiring until between 5:45 and 6:05 p.m. The small one exits the house at 7:45 a.m., occasionally re-entering at 12:10 for 1/2 hour, and then returns at 4:30 p.m. The time they're gone is mine to plot and scheme, my personal time to research, sharpen my claws, take 3 or 4 power naps, and hatch my evil plan. I was nearly ready to put my brilliant plan into effect. Then all of a sudden, they didn't leave.
So you're saying that the humans have upset your routine?
Of course they've upset my routine. In fact, wait a minute, you're one of them. I shouldn't be telling you anything. How do I shut this thing off?
We seem to have lost contact. I guess we'll come back to Oreo later. Our next guest is a security dog, Hans, the German Shepherd.
Good evening, Miss Turner.
Hans, give us your perspective of the situation.
Certainly. Oh, wait, just a moment. Woof! Woof! Go away! This is private property! Woof! Woof! Terribly sorry. There was a squirrel in the yard.
Oh, of course. Hans, you're about to tell us how this crisis has impacted you as a security dog?
Yes, I take my job very seriously. Security is my life's work. It is my mission each day to secure the perimeter. I make certain nothing unusual occurs, and if it does, well, I sound the alert. There have been regular intruders to the perimeter. Once a week, before leaving for his mission, Master places several treasures into a large plastic can and puts it outside the house for me to guard. Without fail, intruders come in a large vehicle to steal these treasures. I sound the alarm every week. Woof, woof! The thieves drive their vehicle away and cast aside Master's treasure can. Master returns home to discover his treasure can is empty and woefully brings it back to the house. Now Master's staying at home. I think he's finally taking my report seriously. This week, I know we'll thwart those thieves.
Good luck with that, Hans. You may have seen our next guest on TV. She appeared most recently in the winner's circle of the Eastminster Dog Show, everybody's favorite standard poodle, Claudette.
Bonjour, my darlings. I am Claude. Oui, the famous Claude, champion, 5 times best of breed, twice best in show. I am the standard poodle that exceeds the standard.
Claudette, as a canine celebrity, how is this situation affecting you? What would you like to say to your fans?
Oh, oui, I have many, many fans. Hello, world. Hello, fans. C'est moi. I'm very happy to announce that I have a new endorsement deal with Canine Crunchies. Although I must confess, I do not care much for the crunchies. Some fresh chicken or steak is much more to my taste. Oh, but the Crunchies people, they adore me. When I arrive for a photo shoot, they treat me like royalty. I'm also a great actor. It takes amazing skill to look at those dry, brown, cardboard-esque bits as if they're some gourmet cuisine. Trust me, I've eaten real cardboard, and these aren't much better. Such is my existence. It is my lot in life to be a celebrity. Recently, my staff has been much more present in my life. Perhaps it is because the big show is coming. They seem a bit stressed, but it is for nothing. I am Claude. I will win. Still, I enjoy having my entourage about. They love me.
We all love you, Claudette. Now for a point of view away from the world of mammals. Here's Andrew the goldfish. Hello, Andrew.
Hi.
Andrew, how have things been for you? What's your day like?
I swam today. I swam yesterday. I'll probably swim again tomorrow. I've been going clockwise for the past couple of weeks. Yep, clockwise. I'm thinking I might change things up tomorrow and going around the tank counterclockwise. Yes. Whoa, what am I thinking? That's crazy talk. I mean, the bubbles only go in one direction. You can't go against the bubbles. That's not right. Counterclockwise? Ha ha ha. Of course. I can't tell time, so who really knows what direction a clock moves anyways? The faces are at the glass again. What's going on?
Okay, Andrew, we'll let you figure things out. Let's get another point of view from a cat. We now welcome Siamese cat, Nefertiti.
What do you want?
It's Paige Turner with News Time. We want to know what your life is like right now.
My life is in complete disarray. Nothing is right.
Oh, could you please elaborate on that, Miss Nefertiti?
The left side of the couch in the living room is my personal spot in the early afternoon. The sunbeam comes through the window just right and makes a perfect warm spot for me. It is a ritual I treasure. Today, one of the humans was in my spot. I mean, how dare she? I boldly approached her to take my rightful spot and was abruptly cast aside. She said something about not wanting me to be in the way while she was zooming. Well, she just sits there on my spot for over an hour. She stayed in the same spot. She didn't move. How is that zooming? I mean, that is pretty pathetic zooming, if you ask me. When I think of zooming, I think of how I feel when a cucumber mysteriously appears behind me when I'm eating. That will get me to zoom every time. Where do those cucumbers come from? Oh, and the small one is here. Usually they are at a place called school, but now they are here. My routine is thrown off by these smooth-skinned giants. I wish they would go away, except to feed me and scratch my ears, and to make that strange red dot appear.
It's nice to know that humans have some usefulness to you. We move now to another part of the animal kingdom. Here's Tad the lizard. Are you there, Tad?
Yes, I am here.
I thought we had lost connection for a moment.
Well, I didn't realize I was supposed to respond. I usually just stay in one place and stare.
We would like to hear from you about the current crisis from the lizard point of view.
Well, when you stay in one place motionless as often as I do, you get plenty of time to absorb your surroundings. That's how we lizards roll. I pretty much know every square inch of this place. It's comforting to me, having the same background to my life each day. It's nice to know what to expect. Lately, things have been strange. The humans have been around far more frequently. They seem restless. They're not quite themselves. One of them stared into my home for several minutes as if they expected me to do something. I didn't want to reward the creature for such intrusion, but I admit it. I blinked. I threw my whole schedule off. I wasn't going to blink for another 2 hours. Suddenly, all this chaos.
Oh my, you hang in there, Tad. We have one more guest to check in with, Rex the Basset Hound. Hi, Rex.
Hello, Paige. I've seen you on TV.
Well, you are being broadcast to our audience right now, Rex.
Well, how about that?
Rex, tell us how things are for you now that humans are following the stay-at-home protocol.
It's been nice having the master and family home, I guess. They came home from the grocery store the other day with lots of food. They also had several cases of toilet paper.
I suppose with all that food they bought, the toilet paper was good planning. My family has been spending a lot of time with the Netflix, snacking while watching a man with strange hair who lives with tigers. While they are mesmerized with the show, the snacks fall to the ground. I'm always ready. I have been rewarded with many nice snacks. This is great and all, but there has been a side effect. With all the snacks, the humans have become a bit, how should I say, gassy? Who who do you think they keep blaming? Me. Yes, me. You know dang well Jimmy hasn't got a stomach for pepperoni. Don't go blaming the dog. Well, I suppose I've been snacking a bit more than usual too. So sometimes it is me, but only sometimes.
Well, I, for one, am glad technology allows us to transmit sight and sound, but not smells. Thanks, Rex.
Hello, Paige Turner? Are you there? Paige Turner, come in.
Oh, Oreo, you're back.
Yes, Paige Turner, I have returned.
Oreo, just before we lost transmission, you had indicated some frustration with your human companions.
Frustration? Well, yes, I suppose you could call it that.
If you could speak directly to your humans, what would you say to them?
I would say, perish, foul fiends, be gone from this earth.
Oreo, really? Is there something a bit kinder you would say?
Kinder? Well, I suppose. So what would I say? I know. So humans, this is how you want to play? Staying at home? Very well then, since you have chosen to bring misery upon me, I shall retaliate. First, the big one, you, Mr. Work from Home. I shall casually step on the switch of the power strip under your desk in the middle of your video conference with your boss. Ha! And then the little one with the laptop. Remember, the first word of laptop is lap, and that is mine. I don't care if you're FaceTiming with mom. My place is on your lap and your laptop. And for both of you, regarding my private area downstairs, let's just say I'm thinking outside the box.
Oh my goodness, Oreo. Sounds like you're being a bad kitty.
Bad kitty, you say? Bad kitty. You have no idea. That's just the tip of the iceberg. I shall return, Paige Turner. I shall return. Whoosh.
Well, that's a startling new development. Let's check on Andrew the goldfish. Andrew, how are things going?
I'm beginning to feel a little bit uncomfortable. The faces are appearing outside my tank far more frequently. They're tapping on the glass. What do you want me to do? I'm not going to tap back. You're creeping me out. Do you know what you people look like through that water and glass? We're talking about carnival crazy mirrors here. I'm having nightmares. And how much do you think I'm going to eat? Last month, you forgot to feed me for 2 or 3 days. Times a day. Now 2 or 3 times a day. You're dumping food into my tank. I just know it. One day I will belly up from overeating crazy circus faces staring at me. Is this all how it's going to end? Oh.
Oh, Andrew, are you all right?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm feeling a bit stressed.
You stay strong, Andrew. Goldfish strong. Hans, how are things on your end?
Oh, I see now why Master has decided to stay at home. There are clearly a significant new security threat. Hold on a moment. Woof! Woof! Go away! You're not welcome here! Sorry, a plastic bag came across the yard. I really am on high alert. Master receives deliveries quite regularly now. I've come to an agreement with the representatives of the U.S. Postal Service, and I will allow their presence on the property. And with some greater reluctance, I allow FedEx and UPS personnel here too. However, recently, these people have all started wearing disguises when they approach our home. They're hiding their identity with masks. Some are also wearing gloves so that they don't leave fingerprints. Why do they want to conceal their identities? Why do they conceal their identities? I can't help but suspect foul play, and I will remain vigilant. Somebody's coming. I must go.
Oh, let's hope everything is all right with Hans. Claudette, what do you have to report?
All right, let's see. Oh, Something is wrong. We were supposed to go to the competition today. I'm supposed to defend my title. Not only that, but I have not visited the groomer in over 2 weeks. I am a star. I have an image to maintain. My nails look horrible. My fur looks horrible. Do they expect me to lick my own butt like a commoner? Imagine. This is outrageous. My staff sits around all day watching television and looking at those computer screens. Have they forgotten Claude? I didn't expect my fall from stardom to be so abrupt. I will console myself with the crunchies. I admit their taste is growing on me.
You're still a star to us. Claudette, Ruby, how are you holding up?
Mommy and I are having so much fun together. You know what she did for me? She got me my own Facebook page. I already have 17 followers. I've been doing some tricks for her, learning some new stuff, mostly jumping and spinning stuff. I'm good at that. Then she puts pictures and videos of me on my page. I'm so glad she knows how to do that. I don't know how to type, and I don't have opposable thumbs to work the mouse thingy. You know what else she did? She let me on the couch. Yeah! All I had to do was jump through a hula hoop for her. We're having so much fun together all the time. I wouldn't mind a little alone time, though. Just a little.
It sounds like you're doing well, Ruby. Rex, can you give us an update?
If I have to go on one more walk today, I'm going to howl. I'm 12 years old and my hips hurt. You know, the family used to leave me pretty much alone. If I needed to go out, I'd let them know. And usually, the youngest kid ends up taking me out because no one else wants to. Well, now everyone wants to go for a walk. Come here, Rex. Let's go, Rex. Wanna go around the block, Rex, old buddy? Yeah, that's old, buddy. Do the math, humans. 12 years of mine, yours, equals 84 of your years. I'm a senior citizen. They've got me exciting like I'm training for the Olympics. Well, I'm tired. I need a nap.
Oh, Rex, you don't look a day over 75.
You watch it, Missy. I still have most of my teeth. Grrr.
Wow, you go, Rex. What's going on with our resident reptile? Tad, give us an update.
I need to find a way to get them to leave me alone. These humans have been paying way too much attention to me. One of them started making little hats for me. A little cowboy hat, a biking helmet, a baseball cap. Then there was a blonde wig. I must have been made from a Barbie doll or something. I am not a toy. I am not a plaything. I am a lizard. A proud, proud lizard. I'm not here to entertain you by wearing your little costumes. I should call upon the power of my ancestors and become a mighty dragon. I would spray fire. Ah, feel my wrath, humans. Well, that's not likely to happen. I guess I have to live with it. It's so undignified, but the biking helmet is pretty cool.
You're rocking that hat, Tad. Nefertiti, our friendly feline, what's going on?
The humans are cramping my style. This is my house. I simply allow them to be here because they have a magical ability to make food appear. Yes, of course, I could hunt. I'm a born hunter. But hey, if a smooth-skinned giant wants to give me free food, that's just fine with me. It's just that they're everywhere now. I want my couch. I want my paper bag. That's my fortress. Don't you dare recycle that. I have registered my complaints in my own special way. A well-placed hairball on the stairs gets their attention. Standing in front of the television works well too. I can use that tactic to get my couch back sometimes. They need training. If they're going to live in this house with me, they need some serious training.
Something is happening here, folks. We're having some technical difficulties.
Good evening. This is Muse Time. I am your host, Oreo. In our top story, I now control this program. I will not yield this bandwidth until the following demands are met. I want 5 balls of yarn, 12 gallons of milk, and all the catnip. That's right, all of the catnip. Additionally, I shall be named Supreme Ruler of the Earth, effective immediately. Failure to meet these demands will result in... Wait a minute. No, what's happening? Ow!
We're back, folks. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I think we got Zoom bombed last time. Let's check on Claudette. Claudette, are you okay?
I ate a whole box of canine crunchies today, and I don't care. My staff tried grooming me by themselves. Just now, finally. Look at me. My hair is a mess. I look like an unshorn sheep. I've noticed that my staff is having their problems too. One of them seems to be growing a black stripe in the middle of her otherwise blonde hair. Not the choice I would have made, but humans have their own aesthetic. They seem to find some solace in this special food called chocolate. But do they share this chocolate with me? No, of course not. They expressly forbid me from eating it. Oh, that is fine. Claude will have his time again. Oh, and those shoes made by Jimmy Choo? I think Choo is exactly what I'll do to them.
Sounds like you really put your foot in your mouth there, Claudette.
I don't have feet, I have paws.
Oh, all right then. Hans, do you have a security report?
The frequency of masked intruders continues to concern me. However, I believe some of them may, in fact, be allied with my master. One that has earned my respect is one called Pizza Guy. Pizza Guy has been visiting regularly and bringing rather delicious gifts. I suspect Pizza Guy may be wearing a mask to blend in with the other evildoers out there. But clearly anyone who brings such goodness to my master and so often must be an ally. Pizza Guy is clever and he is my new friend. As for the other masked visitors, I must remain suspicious. Hold on. Oh boy, I must go. Pizza Guy is here. If I give my master a pathetic look, I may get another piece of crust.
Bon appetit, Hans. Dad, how's it going with your humans?
My humiliation continues as the humans treat me as a plaything. First it was hats, now they're making entire outfits for me. I am cold-blooded. I did not require clothing. Yet, they feel the need to put me in these ridiculous outfits so I can appeal something called Instagram. They put me in a suit and gave me a little microphone and called me a stand-up chameleon. Then there was the whole gecko woman wrestler outfit. I did like the Godzilla bit they did, though. They built a little city for me to step on. If only. If only.
Oh, looking awesome, Tad. Andrew, how are you going? You seemed a little down last time we spoke.
I'm planning my escape. It's a little elaborate, but I think I can do it. First, I swim really, really fast, gaining enough speed so I can leap out of my tank. I will have to time it carefully because I will need to land in a glass of water held by one of the passing humans. My splash in the glass will startle the humans, causing it to jump back, allowing me to leap once again into the kitchen sink, down the drain, into my freedom. I know I can do it. I just need one of them to get thirsty.
Good luck, Andrew. It sounds exciting.
Excuse me?
Yes, Nefertiti, what is it?
There has been a huge injustice. I just need to get something off my chest.
Tell us what happened.
Well, I was just getting some exercise. I've done it dozens of times before. The toilet paper roll works like a sort of vertical treadmill for me. It's a good workout. Usually the humans are pretty good about it. This time, and they laugh. They toss the discarded toilet paper away. Well, this time they reacted completely differently. You would think I had just robbed a bank or something. One of them came at me with a broom. They have gathered up each piece of toilet paper as if it were valuable as catnip. Jeepers! Speaking of catnip, I could use some.
And help you there, Nefertiti. Rex, old buddy, what's happening with you?
One of the kids was looking kind of sad today. I don't like to see anyone in the family feeling sad. I was feeling a bit sore for my 7th walk of the day, but I got up and jumped onto the couch next to her and put my head in her lap. She patted my head and smiled. I think she felt a little bit better. That made me feel good. I like to make my family happy. They are good people.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Pardon me, Page Turner.
Oreo, you're back. Are you here to threaten to scratch my couch?
I do like couches, but no. This is a bit strange for me, somewhat uncharacteristic. But something nice happened.
Something nice? Do you want to tell us about it?
Yes, you see, the large human has been unusually kind to me lately. The small one usually prepares meals, as the large one only knows how to prepare one kind of food, tuna salad. Well, this has been good fortune for me. He squeezes out that delightful nectar into my bowl each time he prepares the food. But that's not all. Last time, he gifted me the empty can. These humans are very inefficient eaters, and rather than using their tongues to get the full advantage to get each morsel out, they just throw the cans away. Well, I demonstrated my eating aptitude by cleaning every bit of fish out of the can. Perhaps I misjudge these humans. I shall delay their demise for now. They amuse me.
Aw, Oreo, you're actually a very nice cat.
What?
I would love to scratch you behind your ears and stroke the fur on your back.
I see. Well, that sounds quite pleasant, but for now, I must nap. Farewell.
Goodbye, Oreo. Ruby, any final thoughts as we wrap up?
Paige, I was getting used to having Mommy around, but then she went to work today. At first, I was relieved because we've had a quite bit of time together, a lot of together time. But the house was really quiet today, just like it used to be. I had a nice nap. I found some snack in the trash can. Then I got a little scared thinking she was never going to come back. But then at the usual time, there she was. Mommy was back. Oh, how I missed her. She was happy to see me too. It was nice to have her around 24/7, but I'm happy to have things back to normal. I think she is too.
We will all be happy to have things back to normal. For now, we wish everyone to stay safe and to be well. On behalf of all of our animal companions, this has been Paige Turner for News Time. Good night.